All right, guys, we're back with round 3, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Jomar on the left playing Vayu Diva Hero versus John Vigil on the right playing regular Vayu Turbo. So it looks like John went first. Rollers for Greffer. Greffer discard Sirocco and send Vayu. John with the Hello Kitty shirt, man? What's going on? So John's a regular on the channel. He's got the third most wins. He's also the judge god. I feel bad for him because every time he's on camera... every time he's dueling, people are always asking him for rulings. All right. Oh, Trap does shoot. Mia is here today. So his hand is Prodigy, Malicious, Greffer, Caius, Miracle, Mirror Force. Ooh, what do you send back with that hand? It's tough. His hand's pretty good. It kind of doesn't matter what you send back here in this scenario. Let's say if that was a bottomless, I guess bottomless wouldn't be that great here either. So he chooses Caius. Oh. Okay, so remember, Prodigy, Malicious, Greffer, Miracle. So he summons this, summons Greffer, that sends Mally from his hand. Caius wasn't a bad pick. It was either Caius or Greffer, I think. So he sends Plague. But let's say if he would have sent back the Greffer, then here he goes Prodigy into Caius, banish the Greffer. Maybe he had nothing to deal with a Caius plus Mirror Force, so maybe this is why he sent back the Caius. But then he still has a level 8. Now he can like drop a level 8 on you, so with a Mirror Force to back it up. So here I think you top for Plague, right? You get the Prodigy out of your hand. Yes, get the Prodigy out. Main deck Crow! Oof. Okay, that hurts. I'd be upset if I was Jomar. Main deck Crow and Vayu. I said to this, hey, I've made that Crow at a big tournament one time. So I beat my friend Mario from my locals in the Switch rounds because I crowed his Plague also. And his hand was like double or triple. It was double Vayu and he drew into the third one. Anyway, here he allures, vanishes Sirocco. And now what? What will John do? Set 1, pass. So Mirror Force Miracle is Jomar's hand. So his hand is not that great. I'm almost positive he put back the Prodigy. So he attacks him for 800. I believe that's first damage. All right. 2 back rows from John. Let's see. I mean, if he draws a Diva, that'd be an insane draw for Jomar right now. So basically, this deck is Diva Hero, except you splash in the Vayus, right? It's the same deck. It's funny how people are like, we saw the Quick Draw Machina deck, and now, yeah, it's basically Diva Hero, and then splash in some Vayus and Siroccos in there, which is probably like a 5-card engine. Anyway, here John brains the Mally, tributes for Caius, target, he probably expected to be Mirror Force. You know Miracle's in his hand, so the only thing you're afraid of is Gores, but like, at the same time, you know his Miracle's dead, so you kind of got to get aggressive. Plus, maybe John's got a way to deal with the Gores. Maybe he's got a Mirror Force or a D-Prison or something. Alright, so he passes. 33-64. 3 back rows. So Jomar activates Future Fusion. So that turns on his Miracle. Oppression. No oppression from John. I'm still baffled by this oppression thing. We had a huge debate on my group chat. Oh, it must have been dead. Yeah, the Future Fusion must have been dead. But yeah, we had a huge debate on oppression in Vayu and Black Wings. And in my opinion, with a Royal Oppression, it's either 2 or 0. I hate when people play 1. But then it was like 50-50 split on the group chat. Some people were like, oh, 1's okay. But then there was people who were on my side where they were like, it's 2 or 0. Because it's like, if you play a Floodgate in your deck, you want to see it. So that's why I think it's 2 or 0. Anyway, here comes Rhoda from Jomar, sends Vayu and Sirocco. Since he's playing Mally, he probably plays triple Greffer. It makes sense. The only thing I don't like about this deck is that you don't have any good waters. Okay, so 8,000, 8,000. Let's see what John can do. Normal summon Sirocco, attack over the Greffer for 300. Set 1. So he has a play to get rid of the Sirocco with Vayu. And he passes. Does he have Gores with his open field? Let's see. I'm guessing he does. Oh, the ghost Gores that I hate so much. It just looks bad on camera. You can't even tell it's Gores. It looks like Dark Arm. This is why I hate the... Okay, takes 1,000 from the burn. This is why I hate the ghost rares. Dark Arm and Gores look too similar. They're both 7 stars. Dark monsters. That's why I'm not a fan. Okay, let's see. What will Jomar do? Do you send another Vayu? Do you send Necro? Do you send Plague? Which one will he send here? And looks, I think he's going to do Plague. Maybe try to make a level 8 play. Yeah, like go Vayu. Make either Stardust or Thought Ruler. The token's at 2k, but... I feel like if you... Oh, you could go Dark End. I always forget about Dark End. Yeah, you could go Dark End to get rid of the Caius. Okay, so he sets 2. So 47, 8,000. Shh. Okay, Caius attacks over Arma. Let's see. What will Jomar do? Mirror forces the Caius. Does John have a Solemn? No. Let's go through. And sets a monster. Is it Hamster or Raikou? Is this John's signature mat? I think I usually see him play on this one. This is the one he uses the most. Mind Control. Is it Raikou? Bluffed Vayu? Oh, it's Hamster. But he doesn't have Raikous in his deck, I don't think. Torrential. Torrential will be really good right here. That would leave Jomar with like only 2 cards in his hand. Foolish. Okay, I think Foolish is good in this deck. Because he plays Mally as well. Oh, yeah. I like Foolish in this version. So here he can go top for Plague if he has a card he doesn't want. And then make a level 8. You just got to be afraid of Torrential. But would he have Torrential the flip summon of Hamster? I think he would have. Unless if he's planning to get back. Maybe he's hoping Jomar will get greedy and top for Plague and then Torrential. It's possible. Yeah, maybe John is... Wait, I mean, he's at 8,000, so he can take a few hits. He could also have Mirror Force back there. We don't know. Yeah, Jomar's going off. Summons the Armed Wing. And here's the Bottomless, not Torrential. Now you got Plague and Mally. Do you top deck the last card? And then... I mean, if John set Torrential, this is a blowout. Oh, it's Oppression. Okay. So John... This is interesting because this is a Vayu Diva Hero deck. So I guess Oppression is good in this matchup. He takes 34 and he's getting his Hamster back. Gives him back the Hamster. Come on, Caius. I'm rooting for John. He's got 8 wins currently on the channel. Yeah. He got a lot of them in Tengu format. I think 3 of his wins are in Tengu format. Because I count those as well for those of you guys who watched the few Tengu format videos we have. Some people say John's the best Tengu player at our local, and I think so. He's really good. He was my teammate at the Las Vegas Ultimate Time Wizard 3v3. And he played really well when I was watching him. Because he sat next to me. I was in the middle. I was playing Edison. And my friend Jimmy was on the left playing Goat. Jimmy to win. 2 times Worlds competitor. He stopped playing Edison. I miss him. Yeah. All right. So John here is going to use the Vayu. So I was playing some guy yesterday on DB. I rarely play on DB. I just randomly jumped on yesterday. And He didn't know that I could keep using Vayu under oppression. Okay, so he attacks over the token for 300, so we're at 44 to 38. And I'm like, how are you playing Edison and you don't even know this Vayu versus oppression will... Okay. So Jomar's down to 2 cards, and he knows the card he drew because he put it on top for Plague. Let's see if Jomar... This is not looking good for Jomar, so he passes. He's at 44. Attacks him for 23. Looks like Jomar can't do anything. I wonder what that back row is. Now he draws. Oh, it's Necro. Yeah. I don't... Necro is a good card, but drawing it without a Dark Grepher, it feels bad. Ooh, John sided in Soul Release. I like it against this deck. Ryko pops the back row so he doesn't have to deal with it. Yeah, Mind Crush, Mills, Gores, MST, Dark Arm. So Jomar doesn't blind Mind Crush. I see people blind Mind Crush all the time. Come on, Caius. Then... Oh, Mole. Yeah, that's game. Mole bounce. He's a 21. And yeah, Jomar... Oh, Jomar has Soul Release in his hand too. So that's it. John takes a quick 2-0. Interesting deck from Jomar, but I feel like Miracle can just be a little too dead in that deck. Like 3 Divas, Gilman, I guess. Maybe an Ocean. Nah, it's too much going on. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for round 4 of Swiss. Bye, guys.